Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Eliz and welcome back to Sky Factory 3. In the last episode, I'll get down from there. In the last episode, we were working on a way to get, well, more Wither Skulls. We need a lot of Wither Skulls for the future, for Draconic Evolution and higher tier stuff with like environmental tech. And honestly, a lot of things. We're going to need a lot of Nether Stars, which means we need a lot of Wither Skulls, and our seed factory just wasn't producing. So we got a Draconic Evolution spawner, and we set that up last time. We got some skeleton souls, and it was not working. So I did a little bit of testing between episodes, and it seems that for whatever reason, whenever the Draconic Evolution spawner gets a redstone signal, it kind of forgets that it has a soul in it. So I don't know why. I don't know how to fix it other than we're not going to set up any redstone signal. Block updates do not affect it as far as I can tell. And I was just trying to do some really quick testing to see what all we could figure it out. I even tried restarting. Apparently, the reason we can't see the soul in there is an issue with, I think, NEI, which is an interesting little visual bug. But since this is 1.10.2, it's no longer being worked on. So they've moved on to 1.12 and beyond for all of the mods. So yeah, this being an older mod pack, it's not going to be fixed. And as far as I'm aware, there's no way to fix it. So all we're going to do is have it constantly running. Now, we could downgrade our spawner to be the Wyvern tier. It would spawn less, but more importantly, it would still spawn regardless of where we were, but it wouldn't spawn if the conditions aren't right, which Wither Skeletons require darkness. I do believe. That might be wrong, actually. I'm not sure, but I'm going to say who cares. And we're going to just get some void upgrades on all of these guys. I went ahead and put an upgrade on the coal. So let's get some void upgrades. We're going to need 5. And we're going to need to get them this way. So void upgrades, just going to need 5 of these. And then we can get the soul set up and call it a day. So 32 stacks of skulls. They stack to 64. So yeah, I think we have enough room. And we're just got to keep an eye on things, make sure that nothing spawns that I don't want. Like, we don't get any items, rather, that I don't want. But we should just be able to put him in there. And we'll start getting skeletons immediately. So that's pretty much all we need to do. And hopefully we get plenty of stuff and not too much of things I don't want. We might get bows and stuff like that, but I'm okay with that. That's not too much of an issue. So what are we going to do today? Well, now that we can start harvesting a ton of Wither Skulls, kind of passively all the time, we can work on other things. So one thing that I want to do, if you saw what I had in the inventory, we're going to be messing around with some miscellaneous things today. So one of the first things I want to do is we're going to start from the beginning of the book and just go fairly slowly through it and see what we can do, what we want to do, and what we can't do. So we've done everything in the Wood Age, and we've done everything in the Stone Age. The Farming Age we've done. Mystical farming, we need to make growth accelerators or growth crystals to speed up crop growth. So let's take a look at those. Growth accelerators are Infernium blocks, growth crystals. We could get the tier 9. That requires dragon eggs. I don't want to do that, but that requires growth accelerators and compressed bone blocks. Like, most of the stuff is not that hard to make. But until we get our farm set up completely, I'm not going to worry about it. So we're going to skip that one for now. And Age of Exploration, use an angel block and start a new island somewhere else. We will do that another time as well. But you know what? We can go ahead and travel to the bottom of the Nether using a boat. That is something we could do. So let's grab a boat. We're gonna have to make a boat. So let's grab some planks. We're gonna make just a normal boat. And this is gonna be incredibly silly because, well, I don't plan on coming back from this one. So we're just gonna grab a double chest. We're gonna put all of our goodies in here. Literally everything, including our armor and our baubles. And make sure we are completely naked, except for a boat. And we're going to just go to the bottom of the Nether. I don't know why this is in here. I don't know what it's going to do. Or anything like that. But whatever. It says for us to do it. We're going to go ahead and do it. So, just put the boat here. And I think F5 would be the best. And we disappeared. Okay. So yeah. I don't know why it wanted us to do that, but I guess that is technically done. Alright, I'm still on F5. Alright, so yeah. Let's just grab our stuff. Get our inventory sorted back up, and one of these days I might make more of these rings. These potion rings, I think, is what they're considered, because they are really cool and they're really useful. 2, 3. All right, so I guess we can mark that off. We still need to get diamond chest transported, bring home 5 blaze spawners. We'll get an area set up for that before we do that. Same with the dragon egg. We're not ready to hatch that guy. Automate crop harvesting, we're going to do that soon enough. Passive reactors, we'll get to those later. A tier 4 solar array. That is something I think we're going to do. Now, in order to do that, we're going to need a lot of glass. And one thing that we probably should have made a long time ago, was a furnace. To make the glass go faster. To make smelting go faster in general. So, by the way, last time we set up a thing to put eggs into here. I have that going. We have 18,000 eggs. It's going to take a while before it fills up. But I fixed all of the conduits and stuff, so this will send everything to the eggs and it'll be fine. But, yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Eventually, our system will get completely depleted of eggs. And we're at 121,000. And then it's just going to take time. I've got speed upgrades in it. It's going as fast as it can. So, it is what it is. Anyways, I want to make an ultimate furnace from mystical agriculture. Now, we're going to need a nether star. So, let's go ahead and get that. Let's go ahead and get like 10 nether stars. And let's make sure that... Okay, it should be fine. So long as the first one doesn't get between that like tick, the weird tick where it tries to place the heads before it places the sand, this should be perfectly fine. And it's a squid wither. Adorable. Anyways, to get the ultimate furnace, we're going to need Supremium Furnace, which requires all the previous tiers. So, how much essence do we have? We have 700 of this essence. So we're going to take out, like, I don't know, 3 stacks of it. For the ultimate, we're going to need 3 Supremium blocks. So 1, 2, 3. And let's just take this and turn it into, not Supremium, it is Superium. For the previous, we're just going to need, we're going to need another Supremium block. And, of course, some essence as well. So, for the Superium, we need 1 block for the rest of them. So, this should be fine. We just make a block of each of these. And I'm not doing this in the... I'm not doing this in the system because it's going to extract stuff and take it away from me. And I don't want that. So, Infernium, more efficient. Next is Prudentium, even more efficient. Intermedium. And Superium. I cannot say that one. And then Supremium. And then we need another star. We can also put all these back away because we don't need them. And as you can see, they are going to be slowly changed into other stuff. I guess the other ones aren't, just the base one. And then we're also going to need 4 Wither Skulls, which we have 200 already. Wow, that might be too much. Oh well. So that makes the Ultimate Furnace. Now the Ultimate Furnace, I want to see, only has 1 slot. It does require fuel. That is not good. But it is very fast. So I guess we can change some things. If we switch this out and put the Ultimate Furnace there, we just need to give it fuel. Now, is there a way, RF, is there a way to give it RF instead of, yes there is. There is the wireless heating coil. There's something from Extra Utilities, I believe. Or else, uses RF stored in wireless batteries to create heat. Let's see, furnace. There's gotta be a there's a furnace upgrade, but that's not what we want to mess with. There's gotta be something. I swear there's something from Extra Utilities that rather than giving us, maybe not. That's fine. We can still manage this. We just need to have extract, insert on black, and then we just need to have a chest with an export bus. So we'll need to make another export bus. And we'll get a chest. In fact, we could probably do a tiny chest if we really wanted to. I don't really care. And then we'll do coal. I could use mini coal, but I think normal coal will be fine. So we just need the exporter, which I think it's going to be trying to cook something up. Yeah, that is very fast, but it's not going to work like I want it to, because we need to rearrange where this stuff is. Oh man, this is going to be more of a problem than I thought. Okay, so because this is a furnace, we're gonna have to like move all this stuff, but that's okay. We can manage that not too awfully. One, it doesn't need power, so that's good. So let's just break this, break the furnace, and we'll have to move the crafters at some point. But this guy will extract from the side, I do believe. And so we'll need some more item conduits. This isn't that big of a deal. We can fix it. It's just a little bit of a unforeseen consequence. But I think what we'll want to do, let's get, if we turn coal into mini coals. So that is the recipe we want. and we're gonna need to break these guys. All right, and that's gonna be a little annoying, but I want to make sure we know which way this goes. So fuel goes in the back, input on the top, and then output on the side is probably what it is. So extract, always active, insert. And this will be insert on black, because we'll have these guys kind of go to the same thing. Potentially. I mean, there'll be two chests. So we'll have a chest like here, and a chest. I guess we can move this one down. And a chest like here with the crafters on it. So this will be an extract. We'll make sure that this works. Extract, always active on black. So theoretically, if I put that in there, but it's getting pulled out as well. Alright, so how does this thing work? Let's take it upstairs and mess around with it. So it is a very effective furnace. It's highly efficient. It's just a matter of figuring out where things actually come from. So if we put a chest here and hook up all the sides, extract, it'll be insert output, so we'll do insert on red, extract on green, always active. Okay, so let's grab something that can be both smelted and not. So a piece of coal would be perfect. So where does the coal go if it goes in the side? The side is fuel. Oops, didn't mean to hit that one. We want, let's try insert on the top. That goes into the input. So top is fine. And then if we smelt something up, so let's grab, well, I don't know, a piece of cobblestone. We have cobblestone. We have things to smelt. So fuel is on the side, and it's instant. Plus, it has extra with the mini coal. It's super efficient. Does the back pull it out? No. Alright, so let's try, it's got to be the bottom then. So let's grab a Yeta wrench so we can do this a little bit easier. And if this is what it is, then extract red, always active. Oh, it was still never active. Okay, so let's try that again. Okay, so it's just the bottom. Okay, so all the sides are input for fuel. Top is input for items. Bottom is exporting output. That's typically what people refer to that. All right, easy enough. So I guess what we can do, we only need one chest. We're gonna put the chest, we're gonna need something like this. It needs to go here. We need to put this here. We're going to put an importer, or exporter rather, on the bottom. Let's actually move, we'll go get some cables and we'll move those two things around. We'll have a chest here to place things on the top. Actually, we'll just put it in midair. I don't really care. It doesn't have to look great. But this will be insert. I'll be extract always active. We shall put crafters on this guy. And I guess let's just use the stone because we have it. And that guy. We'll connect those with a cable. And then underneath here, I need to turn on the magnet. We'll put some item conduits going to here. And that'll be fine. So this will be extract always active. And that should be everything we need to do. All we need to do is give it fuel. And we'll put all of this stuff in here. All of the smelting stuff. And to give it fuel, what we're going to do, we're going to switch those cables around. Make it a little bit nicer. So we're going to need some cables. We're going to need our exporter. Exporter. Cables. And we're gonna want, I don't know if this is called an upgrade. I think most of these are called upgrades in refined storage. Range, speed, crafting upgrade. So we're gonna want one of these. So we're gonna need an upgrade, redstone, and crafting table. So we have an upgrade. Redstone. And crafting table, we'll just go ahead and make one. And then we just need to teach the system how to make the mini coal. And that'll be nice and simple, straightforward. So we're going to put an exporter on the... I mean, we could actually just put it right here. Tell it that it is mini coal. We need to get the upgrade first, so solder. Nope, that's an interface. Aw, dang it. Wrong item. Let's get the upgrade again. Whoops. And this guy. You. So that will process. We'll get our crafting upgrade, which we'll have to go grab again. And then that should be everything. So are we still getting skeletons? Looks like it. 9 stacks already of skulls. That is insane. Alright, well, I don't think we need to worry about that ever again. Anyways, we'll put this in here. And then we just attach that to the system and it will start inputting. Awesome. So that should be everything we need to do. I was going to change those around, but oh well, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter anymore. Let's go ahead and I should clean that stuff up eventually, but it's not that big of a deal right now. So let's go ahead and request, I don't know. One thing we're going to need a ton of is clear glass. So let's get like a lot of it and make sure that this works. So it is super fast. In fact, it's faster than this can go. Do we care about the lost fuel? Yes, enough that we do. So let's grab some speed upgrades, and of both the conduit and the crafter's type. So speed upgrades, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's go ahead and grab all 6. And then we need the conduit speed upgrades as well. 6 of those. Let's get more pistons. 9 more will be enough. That'll be pretty quick. Okay. And see, which one is this? That's enriched sand. So, oh yeah, that's clear glass. So if we put speed upgrades in there and speed upgrades in there, it's already done. So let's just do 3 and 3 for now. And let's go ahead and smelt something else up. I don't know what to do. Let's see. I guess let's make like a bunch of stone. Does that even work? No. But that is getting there a lot faster. So that is good to know. That's 4 stacks. And I think that's how much we hit the button. So let's just cancel that. Yeah, let's, I don't know, make a bunch of glass. I just want to make sure that this is working. And it seems to be. Let's actually take half of those out. And we'll put them in here as well. Alright, so that seems to have been working pretty well. So we have a really good fast furnace. So what we can do is go ahead and make the tier 4 solar. So in order to do that, we're going to need, I don't even know, we're going to need the digital guide. So let's take a look at this. And what do we need? For the solar array tier 4, we're going to need 40 structure blocks tier 4. So we're going to need 40 of these. It's going to craft 31 nether stars, but that's not a problem anymore. Let's just make sure that it gets the first one right, and then we should be able to kind of forget about it. By the way, I need to turn the magnet off. Looks like a few things are causing issues, but not anything major. Okay, cool. So we have the 40 structure blocks. We're gonna need 81. So to 32 more solar cells, which is what the furnace is really going to help with. In fact, it doesn't need any help. And then from tier 3, 8 modifier cores. Okay, so we just need the solar array. Can we go ahead and get rid of this? So we just need solar array. I guess it's solar controller. And that should be fine. Because this is a tier 3. Now, all these tier 3 structure blocks we will be using for the tier 4 lasers. So that's not a big deal. We'll reuse the solar cells once we are ready to do that and go from there. So that one is pretty simple. For this, we're going to need some vibrant alloy, some solar panels. We'll get that soon enough. But there's the 32. Cool. Structure blocks are literally going to just be waiting for the nether stars to process. So that's going to take a little bit of time. That's not that big of a deal. We have 53 levels. That's what I get for walking by the mob farm. We could start harvesting the levels, by the way, but why? Okay. So next thing I want to do is I want to make a nether star generator. We'll do that after a bit. Unbreakable ones, we need nether stars. Okay, so all this other stuff we need nether stars for, but that's not a problem. Now the solar array tier 4 is going to produce 46,000 RF per tick, so we'll be able to mark this one off. And then, yeah, we need to do some tinker stuff. I'm going to have to look into that one. Can we get like, I don't know, 10 more nether stars? Just, you know, when it's done. Alright, so what else can we do while we're waiting around for that? I guess we can go ahead and make the solar panel controller tier. We need another, do we need another tier 3 for the tier 4? No, we just need one. So we just need the solar panel 6s. So let's go ahead and work on that. So solar panel 6s. If we look up solar panel, we have up to 3. So let's make one of those. Just going to require a bunch of glass. We need to give this thing a lot of cobblestone. So let's just break this all down. And that'll be good. Okay, so let's make a solar panel tier 3. Actually, can we just come down here and see what all we can do to make the solar panels? So if we want the higher tiers, we just need to do some stuff. So tier 4 requires that. Alright, tier 5. I'm just going to teach these and then we're going to see what we need. And then tier 6. Where's something that's empty? Alright, that'll work. So let's get the tiers going. So if I want the solar panel tier 6, it is missing clocks and then all of the photovoltaic cells. So we'll need to teach the photovoltaic cells as well, which I don't even know how those are made. So for the tier 6, we need to get up to 4. So photo. Alright, so we need all tier, all set. Alright, it's just the previous tier with some other items, so I can handle that. Let's get some more patterns. Let's get like a stack of patterns, why not? We have a lot of resources, so I'm not like too concerned about this stuff. So photovoltaic cells, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, so other than the clocks, which, you know what, let's go ahead and teach the system how to make a clock. Why not? It's not that big of a deal. Patterns, that looks about right. And we can just pop up here and hopefully get solar panel 6s times 2, which is going to make 2 regardless. So anything else it needs? No. It can go ahead and start. And that should be pretty quick, all things considering. It just has to make a lot of things. So that will give us the tier 4 solar panel. How's this doing, by the way? How are we getting... Oh, that was from the nether star that just died. I wish I knew what to use the nether crumbs star thing for. The head crumbs. These things. Crumb stars. I wish I knew what these were useful for. It looks like they're food. So, I don't know. Maybe that's something we could use. Anyway. How close are we? 12 more. And lots of crafting. Okay, so we are going to need the assembler. And I think everything else is fine. So, quite literally, we will replace this block with the tier 4. And we'll probably need vibrant. I know we need a couple vibrant blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. We probably want some ender energy conduits. So let's get like, let's just get a stack of those. Pretty easy. And we'll replace, because these things actually only have an output of 20,000. So, RF per tick. So we need something that's better than 20,000. And I think in order to do that, we're going to need, let's see, cables. The second cable. There's also the last cable or something like that. Maybe it's disabled or final. I don't know. So we're going to be losing a lot of power because it's not going to be directly connected to this guy. That's not too big of an issue. We'll kind of live with that for now. And then eventually we'll get Draconic Evolution and do things with that rather than... I mean, we could just use Flux. A Flux plug. Because those can transfer unlimited. 256. So we get an input and receives energy. Yeah, let's go for that. For now, at least. So we get a flux point. And then we're going to need a flux plug. And then what is... let's just get like 10 of those. We need a flux block. So let's just get a couple things of redstone. We'll make a couple flux blocks because why not? I like the easier recipe. Nice and easy. And then we should be able to make one of these guys. Perfect. And then all we need to do is, let's see, we have the structure blocks. Making 2 more. 1 more. And it's almost done with the solar panels, I think. We'll see. Solar panels has the 4s. It's trying to make the 5s. We'll deal with it if need be, but the structure blocks should be done. We have 40 of them, and I believe that was all we needed, right? Solar array, 40. Yep. All right. So, what we can do is go ahead and deconstruct this guy, and we're actually going to move these guys as well. Let's turn our magnet on. That might be smart for right now. And there we go. So, let's go ahead and put a flux plug here. Put it on main. And then we're going to put a flux point here. And hopefully that doesn't, like, loop. Priority will put -1. We can't put 1. We can't put negative numbers. So... Name... let's do battery input, and I think we can disable other ones. So this one is going to be, we're going to just call this battery output. And can we like, we can remove that from the network. We could also just make a new network. This could be power storage. We're going to create. No? Okay, it doesn't work that way. I don't know. I'll kind of keep an eye on it and see if anything needs to be done about this. If it's going to self-feed or anything like that. But, because I think what we can do is we can make another network. Let's try that. Let's see. Power input. Create. No. Power input. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I'll have to figure things out. Do we have the solar panels yet? No, it is still struggling with that. I don't know why. So you know what? I'm going to forget about this. I'm going to mess around with that. And we're just going to take the loss to the power. Because why not? It's not that big of a deal. And one more. Send it down. Perfect. Alright, so that's going to get power. Let's go ahead and demolish this. Now, can we... We can vein miner. Perfect. Get rid of all of these. That guy, and then we will... See, we don't need the tier 3s. Mess around with those later. Alright, so can we make solar controller tier 4? Requires the solar panels. So these things are what's causing issues. So you know what? Let's go ahead and... How are we missing iron? Did it turn like a bunch of it into blocks? Okay, let's cancel that. Something is messed up with that, but it's not that big of a deal. So for the solar panel 5s, we need the solar panel 5s. So to get the solar panel 5s, oh, it's a block of gold. Why was it making iron? Let's go look at that recipe. Because it looks like it's trying to make a block of iron? No, it says block of gold. Why was it trying to make... It might not know how to make gold blocks. Let's make sure. Gold? No, it doesn't know how to make gold blocks. Alright, I'll give it another chance. But it turned all of our iron into blocks. That's fine though. I guess we can just do this a little bit. And get back to a reasonable amount of stuff. So let's see if it can make the solar panel. It needs to make 4 of these. Yeah, no problem. We need 2 of those. Yeah, perfect. That was the problem. Okay. So let's go ahead and make this solar panel controller tier 4. And we'll get this guy hooked up right here. And then assemble. So much bigger machine. We're going to need to make sure that our solar panels for our grid power can still see the sun. They probably can't right now, but yay! Cool. That is all done. Let's go ahead, hit F7. We're going to light up the corners at the very least. It looks like that might be all we need to light up. And you can't see the sun. You can't see the sun. For the time being, we're just going to put those there. Perfect. Okay, cool. So we have another thing. Multi-block structure. Alright, next thing. Highest tier unbreakable wand, right? Yes. We can make that pretty easily. That would be this guy. And to make him, we need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's just a matter of combining these. Not like those. And then 16, whatever. So that is done. And then the last thing I want to do is make some nether star generators. We're going to make 2 of these. And we can probably go ahead and make the rainbow generator. So we're going to put 1 of each of these machines in here. And we'll get this set up another time. I'm not too concerned about doing that yet. Which, by the way, this guy. Do we need... It has to be nether stars. Okay. So I guess let's go ahead and see what the rainbow generators look like. If I can spell rainbow. Rainbow generator. We need the bottom half and the top half. So we need resonating redstone crystals. We need 2 of these, I do believe. So there is the bottom half and the top half. We put those together and we get the rainbow generator. This thing is overpowered. It is incredibly powerful, but requires all of those other machines to be running in order for it to work. So we're going to put that somewhere else. I'm not entirely sure where yet, but we'll figure it out. Anyways, let's just kind of look through everything else. That's all blood magic stuff, things we need to get into soon. Draconic evolution stuff, and let's see, dimension stuff. Infinite grid power with extra utilities, dragon egg mill. We'll do that later. I've crafted the rainbow generator. We have not used it to produce power yet. We do now have produce 40,000 RF per tick, so that's a thing. Let's see, diamond size max size reactor. We'll get to that another time, and all that kind of stuff we will get done eventually. How are we doing on cobblestone? We have 16 quadruples, and that is still working. So what we could do, actually, can we get another compacting drawer? Let's real quick do this, and then we'll end the episode. Between episodes, I am going to work on getting, so we need 2 pistons and a drawer. Between episodes, I am going to work on getting the, what are they called? The structure blocks and everything we need for making both tier 4 ore and void things. Laser things. Miners. There we go. That's what they're called. So we'll get that taken care of very soon. But let's go ahead and get another compacting drawer. Let's get a key. And let's get some item conduits. Something else we're going to need to do soonish is go hunt dragons. But that shouldn't be too bad once we get going with that. So we'll put this guy down. We'll grab some quadruple, and that'll take us to sextuple, compressed cobblestone. This will be insert on blue, extract on blue, always active, and that will start working towards getting more and more cobblestone. Only thing we need to do now is lock it. Cool. So with that taken care of, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode off here. Like I said, I want to work on getting the void ore miner and void resource miner, getting all of the stuff to the max level. 2 tier 4s. We'll set them both up around here. We need to expand this direction. So then we need to work on blood magic is probably going to be the next thing we do. Because we need a lot of draconium, and I want to get the laser set up before we worry about that. So that's the plan. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!